Alright, hi, I'm Matt Pikert,
I'm Ilana Echo.
and we will be singing Poor Wayfaring Stranger by Jay Altas.
I'm just a boy, wayfaring stranger, a traveling through this world of woe. But there's no sin, there's no more danger, to which I go. I'm going there, to see my mother. I'm going there, no more to roam. I'm just a girl, in love and joy. I'm just a growing all my own. I know dark clouds around me. I know my way is what I see. Yet beauteous light just before me. Where God's redeemed, their angels keep. I'm going there, to see my mother. She said she'd be when I come home. I'm just a growing overjoyed. I'm just a growing all my own. I'm just a wayfaring stranger. I'm just a growing
You mean I may never play basketball again?
I'm so sorry, Connor. It's a definite possibility.
If I have the surgery, will I play basketball again before I graduate?
Well, there's no way to tell that the surgery will fix the unhappy triad. The ACL, MCL, and meniscus are torn more than normal. There's also no way to tell if you'll get normal functioning back in your knee. I'll go meet your mom and we'll talk about the surgery.
Okay. What am I going to do? Basketball is my life. I play it every day. Well, if the surgery can't fix my knee, I may never play basketball again.
Connor, honey, are you okay? It's okay. The doctor's going to fix your knee and you'll be out on the court again next season. So we're going to do a simple reconstruction surgery to fix the ACL and meniscus. But the MCL will most likely need another surgery. After that, we'll look at our options and schedule another appointment. Thank you so much, doctor.
Code blue, all staff to operating room 2.
How are you feeling, honey?
I feel tired.
So, you had a reaction to the anesthesia, but we did fix the ACL, MCL, and meniscus. With physical therapy, you should be able to get normal functioning back in your knee.
You mean I can actually play basketball again?
With physical therapy, you should be able to. Thank you so much, doctor. Now, don't get up unless you have to. We don't want to run the risk of you opening up your stitches, and we also want to keep you overnight just because you just had surgery. When can he go back to school? Next week he should be able to.
So I have to wait a week before going back?
I think that's what's best for your knee. Can we get a note for the school then?
Of course. I'll print one off and have a nurse send it to you.
Okay, thank you.
I think we should leave Connor to rest.
Okay, bye honey, I love you.
Love you too. And thanks again, doctor.
Yep, no problem.
Be able to play basketball again.
Hi, I'm Tammy.
Hi.
I heard there's some complications. How's your knee?
To be honest, it really hurts.
On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being no pain and 10 being it hurts so much you want to cry.
Probably an 8.
I understand.
How long do you think it's going to be this painful?
Everybody's body is different, and it should get better after a time. Sadly, I can't say exactly when. All you can do is follow my instructions, and we'll have you play next season like you're never injured.
Okay, what do you need me to do?
I love your enthusiasm. I have a sheet of exercises for you to do at home, then you're free to go. Don't forget to do these every day, and I'll see you in 3 days. And to strengthen your knee, and then I'll see you in 3 days.
Okay, see you in 3 days.
How did it go?
Really well. I got some exercises to do and I'm ready to get better.
That's good. I'm so glad you're trying, but don't overdo it. We don't need you to hurt your knee again.
I know, Mom.
Okay, let's go home.
After 2 months of physical therapy, Connor is gaining more strength and is finally able to support all of his weight on his knee without much trouble.
How's your knee?
Better than before. I'd probably put it at a 6 on the scale.
So still quite a bit of pain, but not as much as before?
Yep,
And you're still doing your exercises, correct?
right.
Have they been helping?
Definitely.
That's great. Soon we'll have you running and shooting hoops with your friends again.
It's exciting. I can't wait.
It's always good to have something to look forward to motivate you to continue to improve.
That makes sense.
Ready to get started?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Five months later, Connor is finally done with physical therapy.
This will be the last time I see you.
So exciting. I can't wait.
You're really that excited to leave me?
You're cool and everything, but I'm ready to get on with my life.
I understand. I'm just messing with you. So, on a scale of 1 to 10,
A 3.
that's the lowest number you've given me. It's normal for there to be some pain, but with time, it should decrease. If not, tell a doctor right away so we can take care of it.
Sounds good.
Ready to do our exercises one last time together?
Okay. Pass me the ball.
I'm Morgan Rock, and I will be playing Prelude in C Major by J.S. Bach.
Homeward Bound by Mark King. In the quiet, misty morning, when the moon has gone to bed, when the sparrows stop their singing, and the sky is clear and red, when the summer ceased its gleaming, when the corn is past its brown, when adventure's lost its meaning, I'll be homeward bound in time. Bind me not to the pasture, chain me not to the plough, set me free to find my calling, and I'll return to you somehow. If you find it's me you're missing, if you're hoping I'll return to your thoughts, I'll soon be listening. In the road I'll stop and turn, then the wind will set me racing as my journey nears its end, and the path I'll be retracing when I'm homeward bound again. Bind me not to the pasture, chain me not to the plough, set me free to find my calling, and I'll return to you somehow. In the quiet, misty morning, when the moon has gone to bed, when the sparrows stop their singing, I'll be homeward bound again.
Leanne, I know you hate my guts. Can't you just fake it for an hour or so?
No,
You know you're gonna make me look bad.
I don't care.
Come on, Leanne. I mean, how often are you named king and queen of your high school? And, like it or not, we are one of the main attractions of the parade.
I'd rather wash my hair.
Think about it, Leanne. The band will lead the way as we smile and wave to the crowd.
You can smile and wave to the crowd.
And for one night, we're celebrities, the king and queen of Bowie High.
It'd be better if I weren't forced to sit next to you.
Fine then. Be that way. Frown, cross your arms, refuse to wave. But not me. I'm going to look great. I'm going to smile and wave to the crowd while you just sit there and sulk and look miserable. You know my friend Ted? Yeah, he did this on video for me. Won't that be fun to show all my friends and family? The king and grouch of Bowie High.
Shut up. Will you just shut up? And please don't sit too close to me, or I might just throw up.
Well, if you do, how about you throw up on yourself? Or, better yet, as we're going down Main Street, lean over the side of the float and throw up all over the people. Man, Ted did this on video for me.
Well, how about if I accidentally push you off the side of the float? Oops, see ya, goodbye.
You wish.
Oh, this is going to be miserable. Finally, my dream comes true, and it's ruined because of you.
Obviously, the students of Bogey High don't feel the same way about me as you do. They all love me. I was named King. And, by the way, why do you hate me so much?
Oh, Jerry, don't ask such a stupid question. I've hated you since 2nd grade.
I know, but why?
Just drop it.
Prince and Princess have arrived.
And we'll be right behind you to the parade. Oh, Leanne, you look so pretty.
Thanks.
I'm so excited. I cannot wait until it begins.
And it's perfect since you and Kip have been going out for 3 months.
Two people that have not only found love, but famous well. Ashley, sweetheart, we are one hot couple.
Yeah, well, it's too bad. Queen Leanne here hates my guts. We'll probably be arguing during the entire parade. I'll be saying, come on, smile, wave. Do it. Smile, wave. And she'll be all like, don't touch me. I hate you. Get away from me.
Leanne, just try to fake it. Pretend he's not even there.
So, Leanne, why do you hate Jerry so much?
She's hated me since the 2nd grade.
Gosh, Jerry, what did you do? Steal her crayons?
Pull her hair.
Chase her on the playground, make her fall and skin her knee?
Well, actually, I can't remember.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
Yes, you can.
All right, everyone, the parade will be starting soon. And remember to wave and smile.
Yeah, remember to wave and smile.
The small children really look up to you, and they get so excited. You remember how it was when you were a kid, don't you?
Actually, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Do not.
Do too.
Are we having a little problem over here?
No, Mrs. Waters. I was just trying to remember what it was like to be a kid. But Leanne here thinks I'm lying. And I'm not. And I was just trying to explain.
Enough of that. Everyone get in your places. And remember to wave and smile.
Come on, my beautiful princess, let's go.
See you two after the parade. Remember, there's a dance in the gym afterwards.
We'll be there. Well, not together. But we'll be there.
All right, let's just get this over with.
Will you just try to be happy?
Why don't you worry about yourself and not about me?
Oh my gosh! Will you please just tell me what I did to you in the 2nd grade?
Well, right? Fine. Mr. Liar who pretends he can't remember. Yes, you did chase me around the playground.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry. I don't remember. But I'm really, truly sorry. So can we please just forgive and forget?
Do you know what chasing a girl around the playground means?
Well, yes. It meant that I liked you.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry for liking you in the 2nd grade.
You led me on, made me think that you liked me, and then
Then what?
you broke my heart. That's what.
I broke your heart?
Remember? I sent you the note with all the hearts all over it. And it said, will you go out with me?
Oh yeah, now I remember.
And what did you do?
Well, this is a little embarrassing for me. I read your note. And then I cried.
What?
I cried.
I know. Talk about making a girl feel bad. And that's why I hate you.
Leanne, I didn't cry because I was scared of you. I cried because I was scared of girls.
You weren't scared of girls. You chased me all around the playground.
Yes, but that was safe for me because you always ran away.
You mean
Yes, except when you're mean to me, which is most of the time. But outside of then, I like you.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. And to think I've hated you since second grade for not liking me when you really did like me. You know, this just throws my entire childhood upside down. It's like I've been living a lie.
Me not liking you is definitely a lie. Why, I would go out with you today if you'd just pass me another note.
You would?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Come on, my beautiful queen. We have a parade to attend.
And I'll be smiling and waving the entire time.
Hello, my name is Reed Hiles, and today I will be performing two Spanish dances by Leroy Ostransky.
My name is Logan Lipke, and I will be singing Climbing Up the Mountain, arranged by Patsy Ford Sims, and I will be accompanied by Christine Yule. I'm climbing up the mountain, children, gotta reach my heavenly home. I'm climbing up and working harder, Lord, don't ever leave me alone. Can't you see I'm trying to make it each day? Even though trials pass my way, I'm gonna keep on climbing up the mountain till I make it on home. Oh brother, won't you help me, 'cause the road is rough, the mountain is steep and the going gets tough. But when I see him face to face, I'm gonna shout all over the place. I'm climbing up the mountain, children, gotta reach my heavenly home. I'm climbing up and working harder, Lord, don't ever leave me alone. Can't you see I'm trying to make it each day? Even though trials pass my way, I'm gonna keep on climbing up the mountain till I make it on home. Oh sister, won't you help me to carry the load over the hard and rocky road? When I arrive, you'll wipe my tears away. It's gonna be a happy day, a happy day. I'm climbing up the mountain, children, gotta reach my heavenly home. I'm climbing up and working harder, Lord, don't ever leave me alone. Can't you see I'm trying to make it each day? Even though trials pass my way, I'm gonna keep on climbing up the mountain till I make it on home. I'm gonna keep on climbing up the mountain till I make it on home. I'm gonna keep on climbing up the mountain till I make it on home.
Lucy, is that you? Well, bless my stars if it isn't little Miss Franny Sweeper, or should I say, Fanny Sweeper.
Well, I see you haven't lost all your marbles just yet, though I wouldn't mind if your memory faded on that funky old nickname. Geez, how I've tried to live that down.
Should have thought of that before you did what you did to deserve the nickname.
Lucille Evans, you promised never to speak of that again.
At least we all know now that champagne and bagpipes do not mix.
Well, how's that old geezer of yours? Saw a picture of him on Face Page the other day wearing one of those bib doohickeys.
One, it's Facebook, not face page. And two, he's just fine. That big doohickey was for his birthday. He turned 80 the other week.
Ah, you're into them older fellas.
Oh, please. He's only 2 years older, and plus, he's loaded. No cheap, tacky trailer parks in Florida for us. We have an upscale condo in Arizona. I just stopped by the reunion to see who's still alive and kicking.
Well, I see you're still obsessed with letting everyone know you're better than the rest of us. Thought you'd have outgrown that by now.
Some things are just a little harder to get over, like how you sabotaged my high school play audition with that phony note saying auditions were being held all the way across town at the Armory. By the time I got back to school, everybody was gone, and the part of Juliet was given to Pearl. And she got to kiss Romeo, and everybody knew I was in love with Larry and wanted that part more than I wanted my next breath. Oh, that was just royal.
Whatever are you talking about? I never wrote you a note like that. I may be a lot of things, Lucy, but I am not a sabotager. Besides, I loved Larry long before you, and I would have had that part myself had I not gone home with a nosebleed. That Pearl Nelson and her big old elbows nailed me right in the kisser. I was out for the rest of the school day.
As I remember it, we never talked again, not even on graduation day. Is that Pearl?
Yeah, I'd know those elbows anywhere. Look out, she's coming our way. But I don't see Larry with her.
Hi, girls. It's so good to see you both again.
Hey, Pearly girl.
Oh, I see you still remember my old nickname. And let's see, yours was Fanny Sweeper.
Oh, please, after all these years, can't we just forget about that?
At least I didn't get stuck with anything like that. We were just reliving our old memories of the Romeo and Juliet fiasco. How we all wanted to be Juliet so bad, but then your elbows connected with Franny's face and made her nosebleed all night. Then I got some weird note that smelled like cupcakes that said auditions were being held all the way across town in the Armory.
You mean that pink note?
Yeah, by the time I got back to school, everybody was gone, and... Wait, how did you know the note was pink?
Pink's a common color?
You got the part of Juliet. You wrote the note. You got to kiss Larry, and keep Larry, and marry Larry. How dare you?
Oh, and the way you accidentally whacked me in the nose with your overgrown elbows? I guess that wasn't exactly an accident then, either was it, Pearl?
And here I blamed you for all these years. I'm so sorry.
Forgiven. It was a long time ago, but I sure did miss your friendship.
Pearl, how could you? I thought we were friends, but friends don't steal friends' boyfriends with fake notes and nosebleeds.
Wishful thinking. Larry was not your boyfriend.
We're done.
Wait, please don't go. Can't we talk about this, please?
You know, this doesn't feel right just walking away like this.
Yeah, you're right. We should go back and talk to her. After all, it was a long time ago, and Larry's dead now anyhow. And Pearl has more wrinkles than us. Can you believe she still wears that ridiculous blue eyeshadow?
Poor thing, was never much for fashion. So, well, yeah, lead on.
Pearl, tell us why you did that.
Well, honestly, I didn't think I'd stand a chance against the two of you. I mean, I was a nobody, and you two always had each other. You didn't need Larry too. I knew if you both auditioned, I was done. So I did what I had to keep you both away from auditions. And I'm sorry I did that. Not sorry I got Larry though. He was every bit as sweet and charming as we thought he'd be. And oh, do I ever miss him.
So, where do we go from here?
Well, I suppose we could go down to the jacuzzi. There might be some cute Larry types hanging around. You did bring your bathing suits, didn't you?
So, friends?
Friends.
Here's to obnoxious elbows.
Here's to fanny sweepers, champagne, and bagpipes.
Here's to new adventures with friends.
Cheers. Alright, so my name is Katie Truenbach. I am not in the program because the ensemble could not perform tonight. But I will be playing the oboe. The piece I will be playing is Piece in G minor by Gabriel Pierne.
rock, and I'm going to be playing 40 Fathoms by Harold L. Walters.
The test results came back in. Dad doesn't have any brain function any longer. I'm afraid he won't wake up from his coma. We have about an hour to say goodbye while the surgeons get ready. They're going to take Dad in to recover his organs.
Mom? Are you gonna call that man who got Dad's heart like you planned?
Yes, sweetheart. I hope to talk to him today if he answers his phone.
Yay! Will I get to meet him?
We'll see, and only if he wants to.
Right. Oh.
Bye, Mom. See you later. Bye, sweetheart. Have fun at practice.
Hello? Hello? Is anyone there? Hello?
Hi. Is this Ronnie Davis?
Yes, it is. May I ask who's asking?
Well, my name is Lily Hutchinson.
Hutchinson? You wouldn't happen to be related to Sam Hutchinson, would you?
Yeah, Sam was my husband.
I'm very sorry for your loss, Lily. I'm also very thankful for your husband. I almost lost hope until I learned I'd be getting Sam's heart.
Well, I'm glad something good could come out of it. I'm calling today because I was wondering if you'd be willing to meet with me one day. My daughter really wants to meet the man that got her father's heart, and I'd like to meet you first. If not, that's okay. I don't mean to intrude.
No. It would be no problem at all. I would love to meet the wife of the man who saved my life. Don't worry about it, Miss.
Lily. You can call me Lily.
Right. Lily. Don't worry about it. I would love to meet you and your daughter. When were you thinking?
Well, Emma, my daughter, has basketball practices on Tuesday. So would next Tuesday work for you? We could meet at the coffee shop at the north end of town.
That would work for me. I have a lunch break around noon.
Perfect. Thank you, Ronnie. This means a lot.
Yep. I look forward to meeting you, Lily. See you on Tuesday.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
What can I get for you today?
Just some coffee, please.
Would you like any sugar or creamer with it?
Just some sugar, please. Thanks. Hi, Ronnie?
Yes. You must be Lily. It's nice to finally meet you.
You too.
So, how was the ride down here?
Really good. There wasn't any traffic or anything, so.
You've gone to this coffee shop a lot?
Yeah, it's really good. I really like the macchiatos here.
Same. So how's Emma been doing at basketball?
Really well. Her team has won a lot of their games. And they're doing really well in practice, too.
That's good.
Can I... Do you mind if... He was loving. So loving. He was the kind of father that would do anything for his daughter. He even coached Emma's basketball team. Basketball was his passion, and so were the kids. He taught 5th grade at Emma's school. I'm sure those kids are devastated.
I'm extremely sorry for your loss. It sounds like the world lost a pretty important man.
Thanks, Ronnie. So, what about you? Who is Ronnie Gators?
Well, ever since the surgery, I started up my own photo shop on the other side of town. That's been my life so far.
What about before the surgery? It's okay, you don't have to answer.
No, it's just, I'm afraid you won't be happy with my backstory. My life started out pretty rough. My dad was non-existent, and my mom worked long hours to make ends meet. So I never really saw her either. I ended up getting caught up in a pretty rough crowd. We would do small things around town. Minor vandalism, causing a ruckus, stuff like that. But then, when high school rolled around, I started using drugs. I started out with the really small stuff. But eventually, I got hooked on cocaine. And I lived the next few years of my life on the streets or just on people's couches. Then, one day, I fell out on the streets. And they drugged me into the hospital. I figured I must have OD'd. The doctors figured as much too. So I thought, maybe, just maybe, I could drop the drugs. But in the end, I just couldn't shake them. I ended up lessening my use though. And I ended up back in the hospital a few more times that week. After about the fourth time, I figured maybe something else was up. So the doctors ran some tests, and they found out my heart was failing. So I cleaned up, and eventually I got put on the list. Don't worry about it. Someone just dropped something behind the counter.
Don't worry about it. And why are you laughing? You of all people should be concerned, right? It nearly gave me a heart attack. Wow. That's the first time I've really laughed since Sam died. Feels good to have someone to talk to again. I hadn't realized how alone I've been.
I get what you mean. With the life I had been living, I was never really able to maintain a relationship. And I've been so busy building up my business that I haven't had time to make any friends. Or, should I say, real friends. Hey, what do you say we get out of here? Take a walk in the park next door. Talk some more, maybe get some exercise. Possibly laugh a couple more times.
You know what, Ronnie? I think that would be good for us.
Hi, I'm Ryan Adolson, and I will be singing Danny Bly, arranged by Julie Knowles.
Oh, Danny Boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountain.
My name is Logan Lipke, and I will be playing the introduction in Rondo by Leroy Onstransky, accompanied by Shelley and Fertrude.
can I do for you this evening?
Well, my English teacher asked me to interview someone on the topic of second chances, and I didn't really know who to ask, so your son, Chris, said I should come up to the galley and talk to you.
Oh, he did? Are you one of his students?
No, not this year. He teaches sophomores, and I'm a senior.
Oh, come on in. Second chances. Funny. I was just reading Jack London's To Build a Fire.
We just read that book in class yesterday.
Oh, then you know. What did you say your name was?
Oh, sorry. My name is Rachel.
Rachel. What did Mr. London think about second chances?
Well, the guy's story didn't really get one because he froze to death.
That's right.
So, what do you think?
Let me show you something.
Who's that?
That is Jacqueline Enright. A mutual friend introduced us in the 9th grade. We dated all through school. I thought I was the luckiest guy in the world. Then Pearl Harbor happened, and I got drafted into the U.S. Army Air Corps. We got married in Denver, Colorado while I was stationed there.
How old were you?
We were 20. Funny thing, you had to be 21 to get married back then. Our parents had to sign for us to make it legal.
Really? So, did you have to go and fight right after getting married then?
No. I ended up at Sioux City, Iowa. Jackie got an apartment off base, and I'd visit her as often as I could.
What were you learning there?
Well, Denver had been basic training. Then I transferred to Kingman, Arizona for Armor Gunner School. And Sioux City was the last stop. That's where we were put together as crews and flew training missions before being sent to England.
What kind of plane did you fly?
A B-17. And I didn't actually fly it. We had a 10-man crew. The pilot and co-pilot flew the plane. Then we had a bombardier, a navigator, top turret gunner, radio man, 2 waist gunners, a tail gunner, and me. I flew the ball turret. Here's a picture of me in front of the ball.
So what was it like?
Some parts were boring, some were serious. The news coming back from England about the war wasn't too good. We were losing a lot of guys. You tried not to think about it. Then came the night we lost a training crew.
What happened?
Well, you need to understand, the planes we were flying in training were shot-up old wrecks that they brought back from England. One of them caught fire and crashed. Killed all 10 guys.
Is that scary?
Yes.
I believe it. Did you have any close calls in training?
In point of fact, just a few nights later, we were on a training mission out over Nebraska when one of our engines caught fire. Now, after that crash that killed that crew, an order had been issued that if any plane caught fire, everyone but the pilot, co-pilot, and engineer were supposed to immediately bail out. those three would stay with the plane and try to put the fire out. If they couldn't in so many minutes, then they'd set the autopilot and they'd jump too. Well, when that engine caught fire, the pilot gave the order to bail out. Now, for the record, I never had any desire to jump out of a perfectly good airplane. But with that engine on fire, he didn't have to ask me twice. I wanted out of there. Now, I was supposed to jump, count to 5, then pull the ripcord.
What did you do?
I did one roll out of the back door of that plane and popped my chute. When that canopy opened over my head, it sounded like a rifle going off, and I got a few inches taller that night.
What happened to everyone else?
Well, the pilot, co-pilot, and engineer stayed with the plane. I watched that engine burning off into the distance. It was weird floating down in the dark. And then I got my eye on a couple other chutes near me, and we started hollering back and forth to each other. The problem was we had no idea where the ground was or what was under us. And then, thank God, a light came on.
What?
Yeah, it was a farmer's yard light. And it gave us an idea where the ground was. The three of us, we came down safely.
But how did it come on at exactly the right time?
Well, the three of us walked up to that farmhouse and knocked on the door. The farmer and his wife invited us in. And that farmer, he sat there looking at us, and he said, "I turned on the light because I was hearing these voices. Thank God you guys showed up. I thought I was losing my mind."
You said there were 3 of you there. So what happened to the other 7 guys?
Things didn't turn out so well for them. They couldn't see the ground. To make matters worse, one of them hit a tree, another one hit a rock pile, and the third one hit a barbed wire fence.
Ouch.
Yeah.
So what happened to you after that?
Well, the 3 of us who could walk, they packed us up and shipped us off to England as replacements.
What does that mean?
We would have to fill in for a member of a crew who'd been injured or killed in action.
Oh.
I arrived in England the first week of June, 1944.
That means that June 6th was D-Day.
Very good. You know your history.
What was it like?
Rural England was farm country. It was beautiful. It reminded me a lot of being on Grandma and Grandpa Nelson's farm near Royalton.
What about combat?
I flew my first mission just after D-Day. It was a cakewalk across the channel. We hit something near Cherbourg. When we flew over the channel that morning, I couldn't believe there were that many ships in the whole world. It was quite a sight. Oh, yeah. Here are some pictures my buddy Gene took out of the bomb bay when we were over Cherbourg that day.
Did you lose anyone on that mission?
No. Like I said, it was a cakewalk. Most of our missions to France were. The French countryside was beautiful too. We did a bunch of missions to France, including some to drop supplies to the French underground.
French underground?
French civilians who had organized themselves and were fighting against the Germans.
Gotcha.
We did 3 of those missions. We'd cross the beachhead at about 10,000 feet, and then we'd start letting down. By the time we were inland, we were on the deck. In fact, the formation actually had to split to go around some small mountains. There was this French country schoolhouse on one of those missions. When we flew over, all the kids came running outside, waving at us as we went by.
Were all of your missions like that?
No. The ones over Germany, they were different. My son wrote about it in one of his poems. Something about 8 hours in an icy blue hell 5 miles high. It's as good a description as any. We'd come back from some of those missions, planes shot to pieces, empty bunks in the barracks. There was one mission. Flak was so thick, you could have got out and walked on it. Our wingman dropped it. He started to drop out of formation. I got on the intercom to Picorni and told him what was going on, and he said, "Watch for chutes." As they started dropping away from us, I could see fire starting to come out of the waist. Come on, you guys. Come on. You gotta get out of there. Come on, you guys. You gotta get out of there.
What happened to them?
The fire burned its way forward through the plane. When it got to the cockpit, they pulled into a steep climb right back up at us. I warned Picorni over the intercom to look out. They climbed right back into the middle of the formation, breathed in flame. Then their bomb load went off. None of those 10 guys got a second chance. 50% of my outfit didn't get a second chance. And here I sit, talking to you. This was my crew. We got to come home.
What happened after the war?
Well, we came home, got married, started careers, had families. We went on with our lives.
You and Jackie?
Yeah. We had 3 kids. Tom, Kim Michael, and Pamela. I got a good job with the Minneapolis Fire Department. We bought a nice house in a quiet little neighborhood. Life was good for a lot of years.
Wait a minute. You said you had 3 kids. Tom,
Mom, Kim, and Pamela. I thought one of your son's first name was Chris.
It is. Jackie's not his mother.
What happened to her?
Well, like I said before, life was good. For 25 years, life was good. I was married to my high school sweetheart. I watched my kids grow up. I had a great job on the fire department working with great guys. Our neighborhood, we had wonderful friends there. But when Jackie was young, she'd gotten really sick. It started out as what you guys call strep throat, but it got worse. It turned into rheumatic fever. Damaged her heart. She struggled with that all her life. Then, a few days before Easter, 1969, she got sick. Took her to the hospital. She died on Easter Sunday.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
What did you do after she passed?
Well, for the next year or so, I went through the motions of living. I went to work. I fished. I hunted. And then, about a year after Jackie's death, her mom, Louise, sat me down for a talk. Now, Louise knew something about second chances, too. By that point in her life, she'd lost 2 husbands and 1 of her children. But she went on living. She told me that I was too young to be single, that I should start dating again, that I needed to live.
That seems like good advice.
It was. Here's a picture of her. She was one of the wisest, strongest people I ever knew.
But who is that now?
Oh! That is Marilyn Carlson. She's the person who introduced me to Jackie in the 9th grade. Funny thing, she's also the person who introduced me to Mary.
Mary?
Mary Boxfile.
She's pretty.
She's my second wife, and you're Mr. Hunter's mom.
How old were the both of you?
Well, I was 47, 48. She was 33, 34. To tell you the truth, when we first met, she said I was too old. I thought she was too young.
So was this another second chance?
Yeah, I got to have a second family.
That's Mr. Hunter.
Teachers have to grow up too, you know. There he was at about age 1, and I think that one's first grade.
You said that you and Jackie were married for 25 years, right? So, how old were you when you had Chris?
I was 49.
Isn't that a bit old to be having kids?
The guys at the fire station thought so. I remember one of them coming up to me and saying, "George, you're the only guy we know who would be excited about having a kid at our age." But I'll tell you this, getting married again, having him, it kept me young. Other than that year after Jackie's death, I've followed Louise's advice. I've lived every day of my second chances. George was a marvel to those who knew him. Most people on first meeting him did not realize his real age. He was still out in the woods deer hunting at age 87 and took his last fishing trip at age 91. He was married to Jackie for 25 years and married for 45 years. He was an amazing husband, father, artist, and outdoorsman. His war experience, coupled with the loss of Jackie and infant daughter Pamela, had a profound impact on his life. He truly realized that every day was a gift that he had been given, and that is how he lived.
Bach, and I will be singing Io Vole Cinderella by Giovanni Pisiello.
And I'm Joy Van Aker.
And we will be singing All Night, All Day.
arranged by Patsy Ford Sims.
And then this is our accompanist, Christine Newell.
Angels watching over me.